Sally sitting on the floor. All right, I don't have a speech prepared. I could have done that. I'm not that kind of guy. I'll say what I have to say. You like it or you don't. It's just the way it is. You know, and maybe that's part of the chief thing. To Melissa, thank you. You got me with Brent Kyler. Didn't know that was happening. I had no idea. There typically is a lot of ceremony, this and that. A little too pricey for my taste to fly wife, children, and my mother out to California to do a ceremony that would take about 40 minutes. It would have run me about $6 grand. Economically, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So the deal was, well, if you're not going to do a retirement ceremony, this is what Melissa proposed to me. Can I at least, you know, do a party for you? I'm thinking, you know, okay, we'll have a few people over at the house, everything will be great. And
this is what you got.
Yeah. Of course, being, you know, a good wife, she didn't listen at all. So here we are. But I want to thank all of you. Well, some of you I haven't seen in years. Years. You know, the one I probably haven't seen the longest is my brother Derek. I haven't seen him since he was 3 years old. 3 years old. You know. But I've got 4 of my brothers here. You know, Derek, Noah, Cody, Luke. It's fantastic to have them all here. You know, I've got 2 of my dad's ex-wives in the same room together. It's great. It's fantastic. So I do appreciate it. Old school friends. Brett's known me longer than anybody. We used to sit down at his house and play Nintendo all day and night, and Sally would come out, you guys are still up? But we bag of punchers, 2-liter Mountain Dew, and we're good for the night. I really do appreciate you guys all coming out here. I'm not a guy that is, part of the reason I didn't want the whole ceremony thing is because that's not me. I'm not about making it about me. But I'm really appreciative of it. So the only other things I'll say are directly to my mom. This is where it gets hard for me. No, it doesn't make me a candy ass. It's just a little emotional. I know how hard you work to raise myself, Crystal, and Heather. And I'll always love you for it. I just want to make you proud.
Very much.
Just one of those things. That's really it for you. Sorry, there's not a whole lot more than that. I know you worked hard, and I just want to make you proud. A lot of people didn't think I was going to make it to where I did, just because of the way I was growing up and the attitude and this and that. As a matter of fact, I can remember during my first tour, I think the assumption by some was that I would do 4 years, get out. Matter of fact, Brett even wanted me to get out after my first tour and just come play semi-pro ball with me. You remember that?
Sounded good.
I remember it, But and it's the little things. Now I got to, fortunately, even being a sailor, I got to be at the birth of both my kids. Why? Because both my kids were planned, and it happened while I happened to be on shore duty, which was a great thing. I remember when Brianna was born, April 8th of '95, 6:55 a.m. And she wasn't breathing right. Give me just a second. Probably the closest I ever felt to her, I guess. I don't know. Because my little girl, my first child, of course, 11 days later, we were in Oklahoma at the time, 11 days later, the Oklahoma City bombing happened. We were right there. Could look out our balcony and You can see the smoke rising from the Alfred Murrah Federal Building. It's supposed to be the happiest time of our life right there, having our first child, and some idiot, domestic terrorist, which, Mom, I don't know if I ever told you, I think maybe I did, idiot young kid I was, when you called to find out if we were okay, I tried to get Melissa to tell you I worked in that building. I was stupid. That was me, young and stupid. She refused to do it. I thought it'd be a funny joke. What an idiot. But, Brianna, I've missed half your life. Stop. I've missed half your life. Obviously, even when you were around and when I was around, not underway, I could have been a better father. I could have been. I had a lot going on. A lot on my mind. For various reasons. More primarily taking care of you guys, trying to be the best I could at my job. Because I needed to provide for you guys. Unfortunately, being a young father, I didn't see beyond that. I didn't see where you needed me as that little 3-4 year-old girl. Because, I just figured you had a mom and she would handle it, I would do the work, this and that. It wasn't my intention to not be your father, even though I'm your dad. It wasn't my intention. We have a good relationship. And I know that other than you're typical in a lot of teenage respects. You know everything and all that. But, we have a good relationship. I just apologize that I couldn't be there for a lot of the things you probably needed me there for. There's stuff you needed Dad for. Regardless of how cool your mom was. and I just wasn't there. And now you're getting ready to leave me. I get here, you're heading to college. You're not even going to community college, so I can see it. Grand Valley is where she's headed. So, I love it. Riley, well, you're going to have me around. I'll kick your ass. One of the greatest things, and then, like she said, I was happy to have my son. And I don't know how many people she's told. I told her I will have a son. I told you I will have a son. She wasn't sure she wanted. Initially, those of you that didn't know, Melissa wanted to have 4 kids. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And then that's why our kids are 7 years apart, because after she had the first one, who was 8.5 pounds, she's like, I don't know what I'm doing again. So she finally came around to it, and then we had one that was 9 pounds 4 ounces. But, I love you, son. I love video gaming with you. And the kid's getting better than I am, so it's not much of a match, but I'll be around. And I didn't even push him into football. He actually wanted to play last year, which is good. He'll be better this year because I'll be around. But I love you too, son. You. What can I say? A lot of times when I have talked to younger sailors about marriage and the work it is, how hard it is, it's not easy. If you think you're going to, go home and smiles are on your face, smiles on her face, it's a great day every day. Garbage. Most of us that have been married or married a while, we know it. But the young sailors who are falling in love with something other than the person, they don't know it. So they come to you for advisement and you let them know. There's no way, I do this last 20 years without her. Not even possible. Her and any Navy spouse, man, woman, doesn't matter. They have the most difficult job. Mine's easy. I get to a particular stage in my career, I give more orders than I take. I say it, it's yes, chief, and they go execute. It's just the way it is. For them, it's being mom. It's being dad. It's being bank. It's being, they're the disciplinarian kind of. where she couldn't quite hang with me there. You know, Mom never wanted the kids to be entirely mad at her. But she's done a wonderful job. She's an amazing woman. Obviously, she still looks gorgeous. You know, I've told people, you know, she's a tolerant woman. You know, I'm not an easy guy to live with. I'm really not. But she's a tolerant woman. I don't know how she's done it. Couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. You know, the ladies, you'd have to sit down and talk to her. I have no idea. But I'm grateful for every bit of it. I certainly am. You're a wonderful woman. I'll probably keep you around for a little bit. But, it's really all I have. I do thank you guys. And we're going to have some food out here, so that's good. No filet mignon, because I'm paying for all this. I want you guys, I'm really glad you guys came out. Family, friends, I do appreciate it. I really do. More than I feel is deserved for me, less than what some of my family members would feel is deserved for me. But all the same, I'm certainly grateful and thankful for the people that are here. Others that couldn't make it as well, of course. But I really, really appreciate the efforts you guys made to come and show this little bit of appreciation my way. It's unwarranted in my estimation, but I most certainly appreciate it. That's all I've got.